Hi, I'm Debbie and welcome to my channel, Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for the month of July, the longer readings for my Libras. Hello, my Libras. Hope all is well for you. So this is the longer reading. I use 3 decks of cards. I use my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards. That gives me that main message. Then I use my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards, fills in those gaps. Then I use my Osho Zen Tarot cards to kind of give us last minute or last words of advice. Now, this is for July. Normally I cut it into sections, but we're doing the whole month. Also, too, I'm going to do that for August and September. Okay? If we like it, this is great, and if not, then I can always go back to doing the twice a month. But it seems that people like the shorter readings really a lot, so I don't want to overwhelm you with too much. But the longer readings I feel still has value. Now, the other thing is that we have, July has a ton of outrageous energy going on. So I did a video, it's 12 minutes, 22 seconds. I'm going to insert it here, and then, I'll continue with the reading, on the other side. So if you want to go fast forward to the reading, it's 12 minutes and 22 seconds. And if not, I'll see you on the other side. July is going to be filled with a lot of energy. Okay. So I did take some notes over here. So if my eyes drift over there, know why I'm doing that. But July, we start off with a new moon on the 2nd. And the 2nd, we also have a solar eclipse. Now, that's going to be seen more in the Pacific. So the people in the Northern Hemisphere will not necessarily see that. Then, that's on the 2nd. Then on the 16th, we have a partial lunar eclipse on the full moon. And now, that will be in Capricorn. And that will be seen more in Europe. Okay? Now, the solar eclipse is when the moon covers the sun. And the lunar eclipse is when the earth comes in between the moon and the sun. So the earth casts its shadow onto the moon. Both of these have very strong energies, and you can expect this energy to last for about 6 months. Probably until the 25th, 26th of December, when we have another solar eclipse. Now, the new moon on the 2nd, this will be in the sign of Cancer, but there's a lot of astrological influences from Gemini on this. Now, the Cancer itself will be more of an emotional time. It will be about family, home. And you have to kind of watch your emotions a little bit because, again, remember, this is energy that will be lasting 6 months. It can fluctuate a little bit. The thing about this is that it's basically holding on to old grudges, old hurts, old patterns, okay? So again, the best thing to do when this happens is to try to forgive, try to forget. Remember, when I say forgive, I'm not saying that you have to, allow that energy back into your life. No. But forgiveness helps you, okay? Though the energy from Gemini, that actually will be bringing about a more playful, fun type of energy. And it will be about, it's a hopeful energy, and it will be about new beginnings, starting stuff. So this is the time. Remember, full moon to new moon is the waning moon, and that's when you release. New moon to full moon is the waxing moon. That's when you request. So this is really a good time. If there are things that you really want, if there are things that goals, aspirations, think about them, write them down. We talk about that all the time. Write them down, post them on the refrigerator. And, because this is about those new beginnings. And again, this energy will last longer. Now we go back to the full moon on the 16th. And that one, like I said, that's in Capricorn. And it's a partial lunar eclipse. It's like having a full moon on steroids, okay? It's that much stronger. Any of these, any of these eclipses, it basically puts so much oomph to this, to the astrological. Now, let's see. It's time for you to work on your own confidence. It's time for you to stand up for yourself. Now, don't rely on others for your own, don't rely on others so much that, for their opinions. Okay. So that's one of the things. But this is going to be there's going to be really intense emotions in the more public scene. This is kind of like that Scorpio moon we were talking about a couple months back. The full moon, secrets aren't allowed here. Well, this is going to be exposing the dirt, okay? So this is digging up all the dirt, having secrets, be seen, then having to deal with these secrets. Now, a smaller, arena could be that you find out that a relationship, somebody has been unfaithful in a relationship. Now, relationships can be work, people, personal, family. And so it doesn't necessarily mean, totally interpersonal. Maybe your work promised you something and, and they had no intention of following through. Maybe you found that this relationship you were in, one of you was not honest or, unfaithful. So these things come out. However, it's going to be on a more public scene too. Public figures, okay? And this is going to be going on until that December. This is, again, many people, okay, I'm reading this, many people will try to keep their behaviors hidden, but without success. This is, the social norms will be torn down. Now, social norms such as, say that, again, we'll use work, say that you've been bullied and, nobody, or there's a bully that you work with. Nobody goes to HR. Well, somebody does go to HR, and then the HR comes and interviews everybody and finds out, yes, there is a bully. So, new policies are written, things like that. But think of that even bigger. Think of that more globally, okay? Think about, just things coming out that, our public figures will not want us to see, okay? Now, this is also important too. This is a lot of, between these two energies, okay, the new moon and the full moon, a lot of karmic binds will be broken, okay? Because this is also, this full moon, because things are being revealed, it's kind of like the Tower card where everything's falling down, but it's, breaking down so it could be rebuilt. This is all about, again, new beginnings. So you have to kind of think about, where are you? Are you the one that's looking to uncover secrets? Are you the one holding secrets? Are you the one that doesn't even know that anyone has secrets, okay? Many times that's me. It's like, oh, I was surprised at that. So just be aware of that, because these two energies are both about new beginnings. But there is a lot of rough tearing down with before those new beginnings happen. It's going to be bigger. It's going to be a bigger energy. Now we go back to the 7th through the 31st. And that's when we have Mercury retrograde. Okay? Mercury retrograde, and that will be in both the signs of Cancer and Leo. So look at, I do put up there, that way that you can see your influencing energies. I do put a website. It's under the About tab, and you can look and you click on the website, put your information in, and it'll tell you. Major things is, of course, your rising, your ascending, your Venus, and your moon. Those are some of the major influencers. So Mercury, what that does is that rules intellect, education, communication, and your thoughts, okay? So we generally think of Mercury as negative because it can be very, very disruptive. Now, also too, the retrograde is actually an illusion of it going retrograde. I don't want to go into what all that's about. Also, there's such a thing called shadow retrogrades. And shadow retrogrades they start about 2 weeks prior and they end 2 weeks later. So we're having this on the 7th. Hopefully I'll get these posted today on the 23rd. So that influence is starting now. So what happens is Mercury is slowing down now, so it can make that appearance of going backwards, okay? So then that would last until August 14th, the influencing. Now the other thing about it though is that Mercury retrograde is not always negative. It can be, it can be put there. I mean, it can help you to refocus. It can help you to slow down. Now the other thing, and this is really, I like this one, it can also bring back the past. So that's when those people come in that you're like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen you since way back when, and this helps with lessons. This is part of that karmic, so all of this is part of that karmic binds being broken or cut. So with those lessons, those are lessons that you might have learned but you didn't close, or these are lessons that you didn't quite learn but you need to close. So it could be something like that. The other thing, it could be something that we still need to learn from so that it can close. Now, the other thing too is that sometimes the universe uses this time to right a wrong. Now, what does that mean? Say that you were in a very loving relationship and for whatever reason it broke, but you were meant to be in a loving relationship. Maybe you had a career and the career, all of a sudden it just was like pulled out from you, okay? So something like that, a relationship that didn't go the way it was supposed to. Well, the universe is saying, no, you were supposed to have this. So your loving relationship could either be that that person comes back into your life, okay, or because you were supposed to have a loving relationship, a new person comes in, okay? Now, the career could be your career, it, dissolved, you went on, and now it's like your career is picking up again. It could be that you're an artist and things dissolved and then all of a sudden it starts to come back. It's like the universe is giving back to you. Now, you're always, I tell people is, not to start jobs, not to start things in Mercury retrograde if you can not do that, But sometimes the universe wants you to start because, again, it's where you were supposed to be. So it has to go back. The energy is such that it has to go back to the past so that you can go forward again, okay? And then, now, the last thing is that Leo season begins, and that's on the 23rd July 23rd to August 23rd. And Leo is ruled by the sun, and Leo energy is warm, kind, but it can also burn, it can also hate, it can also be mean. So be aware that if you've got whatever these traits are that you may have internally, that you actually have, it could pull those out. So if you have been working on, so again, it can be loving as opposed to being mean. If you've been working on holding, your temper, well, this could be a time that your temper flares up, okay? This could be a time that if you are somebody who is a very big giver, giver of emotions, well, this could be a time where you just feel like you love the world, okay? So I just wanted to add that in, and I wanted to make sure the message was very consistent. Okay, so let's see what's going on for Libras. Now, yeah, okay. Oh, we have a few. We're going to be doing a speed reading, it looks like. So speed reading time. And I think that we're going to put this like here. A bunch popped out. We actually have 5. No, yeah, 5. I can hardly, okay, the first 2 and then the last is reversed. So let's see what we have here. First card for my Libras, 2 of fire. Things are moving forward for you. This is going to be a good month for you. This is going to be things opening up for you. Fire, of course, is our Leo. It's our Sagittarius, Aries energy, very burning, very passionate energy. You've come into your own new partnerships or contracts. Continue to move forward. Next card again, The Ace of Fire. Okay, these are down. These are face down. New stuff, new stuff. Again, it's this fire energy. It's this passionate energy. It's this pushing you forward energy. Aces are all about new beginnings, new starts, fresh starts. Maybe you're even going to start something that you never even thought about starting. Okay, it's that type of energy. An exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change in your life now. This is very, very positive energy right now. And fire energy is also, Leo, and Leo starts then the 23rd. So this could be something that's starting for that 23rd, getting closer to this time. Okay, next card, the Nine of Water. Okay, this is the wish card. You've had this a couple of times. Things keep getting better. Now, water energy, of course, fluid, emotional, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So the beginning of July is in Cancer, and the end is in Leo. So here we are with this one, the Nine of Water. Your wish comes true. Concerns fade away. A love of life. So there's new energy coming for you. There's like this revitalization. You are being, you are feeling, you should feel like you are in a better place. And you should feel some more confidence in this world, okay? So really, 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 this is, I feel like things opening for you a lot. I feel like, like a big, like a big present, and as the present opens up and it's like, wow, this is lovely. So it could be, of course, it could just be very normal issues, like, maybe you're getting that new job, maybe it's that new career. I really feel that it's like you're going to be doing something that you're not, that, that's new to you. You're going to be offered something. Okay, let's see what else we have going on here. The Six of Air. Now this is your energy. So here you are, along with, this is also Gemini and Aquarius energy. And this is about things getting better. This is things looking up. This is about the end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. So you might be, this is movement. All of these things are very strong, powerful, movement forward, movement into a better place, movement into a more confident place too. This last one is reversed. Okay. The Dreamer. This is Archangel Metatron. This is Archangel energy. This is taking a leap of faith. This is following your dreams, unexpected opportunities. All of these have been that there are going to be these opportunities. So what is it? What type of opportunities? If you're looking for work, I don't know how you can't be working by the end of this month. If you're looking for a relationship, it's like, go get a cup of coffee or something like that. It's like, I feel that this is all around you. It's all around you, these opportunities. So that means to me that these eclipses, this Mercury retrograde, all of this energy is going to be working very positively for you, okay? Very positively for you. So hold on to that. Remember too, the moon, full moon to new is waning. Give things up. New moon to full is waxing. Request. Full, of course, is where you release, relinquish, and request. But this is these, as a main message, I'd like this main message, because this is all about, about new stuff, new beginnings, starting over. This is all about that, and your wishes coming true. Your wish comes true. So let's go on now. What else can we say about this? But again, too, you do need to take some action with this now. So don't think that, while it's all coming to you, remember the Dreamer says to take that leap of faith, and so he is making some movement with this. Okay, so. Hey, it could then you could be starting to get some calls, but if you get a call, then you have to answer the call, okay? Or if they leave a message, you have to call them back. Do you see what I'm trying to say? You still have to be involved with this, and this is an extremely positive month for you. Now let's go on here. And I do feel the idea of that trip. Whatever that trip is about, maybe you're planning a trip, maybe you are taking a trip, but I do feel that somebody is out there, somebody is taking, that there is a trip. And it's not just this, oh, let's go, a couple hours away. It's a big trip. Okay, let's go on, see what we have. Ah, reversed. Disruption. My Libras. Sometimes it's hard to receive good stuff. Sometimes, it's hard to have to take that action. So if a job is coming to you, you may not, maybe you've been, in a situation where you're saying, but I don't want a job or I don't want a new job. And it's like, it's this really positive energy where to me it's like, oh, this is so cool. To you can be like, but I wasn't asking for this. So it could be something, it throws your scales of balance out of balance. Okay? Well, you're going to have to make some decisions with that. Ah, reversed again. Patience. You don't have, maybe when I said you have to make some decisions, maybe you really don't have to make some decisions. Sometimes things just happen and they just are. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It just all unfolds. And maybe that's what you need to do is not necessarily, get too involved with it. Maybe not to make those decisions. You still have to do your leap of faith. You still have to make some movement with it. But maybe, it's kind of like, that saying, if it's meant to be, it will be. And maybe, remember, that divine, all of, that bigger, higher power than us, that, things that are meant to be are going to happen. Okay, let's see what we have here. Ah, the sacral chakra. Now this is about, this and the solar plexus are kind of they're very similar in many, many ways. It's about self-identity. It's about feeling secure. It's about, how you present, how people see, so this is all part of that. So this might be one of those, this is about, sometimes it can be insecurities. Sometimes it can be, do I trust myself with these answers? So there's going to be, with this really good energy for you, there is going to be some internal, anxiety with this, but all you really have to do is just maintain and have patience because it unfolds itself. And you do have, this is going to change. This is going to change this is going to change your world. This is going to change your world. This is also going to change how you see yourself and how others see you too. Okay? Maybe, maybe you didn't think, maybe you're going to be offered something that you never thought you could have before, because this is all, the dream or the wish card. These are all things coming to you. And so then other people take a look at you and go, oh, I never thought Libra could, that this Libra could have this. Wow. I mean, I really feel that it's that people are going to like say, they're going to just be like, they're going to be envious too, and they're going to have some jealousy, which is you don't want to deal with that, more because you just don't like dealing with that. But it'll be an interesting time to see how you play into your own life. Okay, so one card is out. Let's go ahead and cut for the second and third and see what type of advice we have here. But I love your first row. I love your angel tarot cards. It's like, wow. Okay, first one, reversed again. That means very powerful. Things are coming together. I feel that, and for the last, you've been how do I put this? We've talked about pulling your pieces back, pulling your power back, pulling the things that you've given away back. It's like, oh, I gave him a piece of my mind. I gave him a piece of my heart. I feel incomplete. This is this is a time where you have the opportunity to pull back these pieces, and you have the opportunity to have a feeling of completeness. Okay? So this is really, while you might not necessarily feel total comfort with everything going on, it will actually work for your betterment. Okay, next card, guidance. This is, again, connecting, guardian angels, spirit guides, divine, higher power, voice of the universe, whoever it is, it's connecting. There is that external source that the universe wants to give this to you. Reach out. Okay? Your last card, success. 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 This can be for whatever it is that you hold dear for you. It could be, like I said, job, relationship. It could be even money. It could be, we don't have any earth influences here, but this is all positive. This is all just, I feel like this is that, the universe giving back to you. Take it. Take it. So my Libras, as always, know that you are loved and be blessed. Bye-bye.